yoga. How are you? I hope you're well. Should we just take 5? Before we do that, I'll just let you know that we're going to use our bands again today, or yoga straps. So just a regular yoga strap. There's one, a Ruth White one that I've got, I've had for years. Now, if you haven't got a yoga strap like this, don't worry, just go and grab a belt. Perhaps you can grab a little bit of noise there. Okay. And with the mouth gently closed, we're going to take 5 slow breaths. In through the nostrils, out through the nostrils. Just 5 slow breaths in your own time. There's no rush with these breaths, just giving yourself a moment here to focus on your breathing. Allow the whole body just to focus on breathing, quietly sitting still. 2 more deep breaths here, yogis, in your own time. 1, just 1 more full breath. In and gently out through the nostrils. And then opening the eyes. Great. Just a way of us drawing the attention back to our breathing before we start. And good breathing will help with our posture, it will help with our poses, and it'll make us feel really good throughout the practice. So always coming back to the breath. Well, yogis, let's start. What I want you to do is just shake out the hands first. Shake them out. You can see I'm just twisting slightly to each side, just getting circulation going. That's it, a little twist from side to side. That's it. It's a bit cooler today, isn't it? Have you noticed? A little bit cooler today. So again, we might not be as warm as we were last week. That's it, just shaking out. And then just roll the shoulders back and forward slightly. That's great. And we're ready to start. So should we start with the upper body? We're going to take the arms to shoulder height. Palms facing down. We're going to inhale and exhale and open. We're going to breathe in, breathe out and open the fingers. Inhaling, loose fist, exhale and open. We'll do 4 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Great. And release down. Again, just shake out those fingers. Okay. We want to send a fresh supply of blood now to all the joints. We're going to open and energize fingers. And now we're going to move into the wrists. We're going to have 2 fists. We're going to rotate them inwards. Keeping the arms at shoulder height. That's it. 4 or 5 more if you can, slowly. Wrists coming in towards one another. And then I'm going to do that outwards about 10 times, nice and slowly. That's it, changing direction now. Fantastic little exercise for the wrist joints. And then release them down. And then again, just shaking out. That's it, waking up the wrists and the fingers. Shaking out, just turning from side to side gently. And now we're going to work the wrists again. So let's imagine pushing against an imaginary wall in front of us and dropping at the wrists. And pushing so the fingers towards the ceiling and dropping at the wrists. And breathing in, breathing out. 4 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. And then release. And shake out. That's it. Shaking out. Okay. So now let's move into the wrists. Okay. Moved into the wrists, now into the elbows and then into the shoulders, head and neck. Okay. So not much to do here. Okay. But we'll just take the arms to shoulder height. We want to open into the elbows. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 4. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. We'll do 4 more. Inhale and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good. And release down. Shake it out. That's it. Just shaking. Noticing if these joints feel a little looser now, a little less tight. That's great. Now we're going to move into the shoulders. So maybe 5 rotations backwards. Nice and slowly. Rotating. Take your time. Keep the head and neck relatively still. And then 5 forwards. That's it. Nice and slowly. That's good. In your own time. Once more. Forwards. Great. Just nice to loosen here. And then what we're going to do, yogis, is one at a time. So we're going to inhale one up, exhale one down. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more. Once more on each side. And release. And then roll back again a few times. And forwards. Great stuff. Well, a little bit more work into the shoulder joint if you're happy now. We'll go to the right side and rest the fingers on the right shoulder with the right elbow pointing sideways. Left arm is relaxed. We start to make small circles in a forwards direction. Just untying any knots there. That's great. And then a few times backwards. Again, go slowly. Just do what you can. Fantastic. And then release. And we switch sides, so left side now, yogis. Little rotations in a forwards direction if you can. Keep the head and neck relatively still as you go. Just take care. And then backwards, 4 or 5 times again, nice and slowly. As if you're trying to draw little circles with your elbow. That's good. And then release. So we'll try both together now. So both hands here. And little circles. They're going to come in. Nice and slowly. Again, it doesn't matter if the elbow joints don't touch, if the elbows don't touch, just small circles in your own time. And then backwards. Reversing the movement now, nice and slowly. That's great. Lovely. Once more if you can. Fantastic. And release. Good. Okay. Now if your head and neck feel a little bit delicate today, you might want to go gently, or you can pause and leave these out. But wonderful to stretch into the neck. So all I'm going to do is turn my head one side as I breathe in. Exhale as I breathe out. Inhale, turning the head to one side. Exhale to the other. Breathing in. And breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. Now go really slowly, just a few. Breathing in. Be careful not to turn the head any further than feels comfortable, yogis. So once more to each side slowly. Being really careful not to strain, just giving the sides of the neck a really lovely stretch and coming back to the center. We're going to now do the side, so this time the right ear to the right shoulder, left side is stretching nicely. I'm going to bring the right hand up to cover the left ear and take the left arm out. Really gently, just taking two deep breaths here. Feeling the stretch down the left side. Again, making sure you don't strain. And you come up nice and slowly, relax. And then left ear to left shoulder. Ear comes up, taking the hand out to the side, stretching. 4 deep breaths here, yogis, okay? Again, not straining, being very careful, feeling the stretch here, enjoying the stretch there. 1 more deep breath. back we come. Good. Okay. And roll those shoulders back again a few times. And forwards. And then shake it out. That's it. Just shaking it out again. Good stuff. Okay. Let's come back to the center. And we're going to do the same now with the lower half of the body. I'm just going to lower the camera so you can see lower half of the body. There we go. So there we have our feet. Feet are hip width apart, yogis. Spread the toes wide to begin with. And then relax them. Spreading the toes wide and relaxing them. Spreading the toes wide and relaxing them. Can you scrunch up the toes and flick them away as if you were scrunching up newspaper balls and flicking away. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. 4 more. We're going to do 4 more. That's good. Excellent. That's it. Get those toes opening. Last time. And release them. Great. Okay. So let's just start to stomp the feet. Okay. That's it. This helps the circulation. Stomping the feet down. That's it. Make as much noise. Raise those knees. That's great. Go gently. A few more. This just gets all of the circulation going. That's great. Great. I'm going to raise the right foot and just flex it backwards and forwards gently. 10 times. Just want those feet to be strong. Nice opening for the foot. Backwards and forwards gently. Wonderful. And then let's rotate. And I'd like you to do 10 of those slowly in one direction with the right ankle. And 10 in the opposite direction with the same ankle. That's it. Untie the knots there. Fantastic. And then place the foot down and we switch sides now. Left foot raising. Flexing the foot gently. Well done. Great work. Keep going. Just noticing that one foot may feel quite different in that range of movement. Then we start with our 10 little rotations in one direction. Nice and slowly. Untying the knots in your ankle joint and 10 in the opposite direction if you can. Nice and slowly in your own time. Fantastic. And then releasing down. Great. We're going to work the foot a little bit more. So we're going to raise the feet now, feet together, and some nice big rotations. This feels really good in the ankles. Untie the knots there. And a few in the opposite direction, nice and slowly. Just do what you can. Again, if there's any discomfort, do please stop. And then separate the feet and push one forwards, one back, one forwards, one back. Sometimes we can feel this in the back of the knee, the back of the calf muscles working, as well as the front of the foot. And then from side to side. Wiper blades on a car, moving the feet from side to side. Lovely. And then stretching them forwards. Okay, let's just do some swimming. Take care of the knees. I'm just going wide. If I'm doing sort of the breaststroke, but just the legs. And then the opposite way, nice big circles now. That's it, a couple more if you can. And down we go. Good work, well done yogis. Should we move into the knees now? And I'm going to move the camera back up so I can see you, you can see me. I'm going to do some knee work now, so I'm going to turn sideways. So you can see this. And I'm going to interlace the fingers just underneath that right knee. I'm going to draw the knee in and straighten. Notice I flex the toes as well. Drawing the knee in and straighten. Inhale and exhale. 4 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. 2 more yogis. Breathing in. That's it. Try and keep the legs straight. Flex the toes. Last time. Wonderful, great. Should we do the other side? I get up, move. Nice to see you. Okay, so left side now, yogis. Tall in the chair. Make sure your back is nice and long and strong in the chair. Breathing in and straightening. Keep it as again, if you can. Height of the hip, flex the toes towards you. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. We'll do 3 more. Breathing in. This straightens the knee, keeps the knee strong. When we're out walking, these muscles, this joint, that's a vulnerable joint, the knee joint, keeping it strong and building stamina and strength there. Great work. Let me turn back to you and we'll work our hips, okay? So, do you remember I said we were going to use our straps? Well, we're going to use them now, so grab your strap or your belt, whatever you've got to hand, and take it around the ball of the foot, okay? We're just going to have it around the ball of the foot, and we're going to straighten that leg. We're going to work the hips now. So straightening, so remember if you've got an old scarf or a belt, don't worry if you haven't got a yoga strap, an old scarf and belt will do really nicely. So I've straightened the leg, okay? I'm strengthening that leg already. And all I'm going to do is draw the knee in and straighten. Okay, the same exercise, but it's stronger because I'm flexing the toes towards me. I'm using this strap, so it means I'm working harder. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhaling, exhaling. Good. Just doing 4 more. So breathing in, trying to draw it close, straighten, inhale, exhale, breathing in, breathing out. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Good. Now, this is the right leg, strap or belt just under the ball of the right foot, holding onto it with both hands. We're going to take it out to the side now, working the inner calf and inner hip. You might feel this in our groin area. That's great. And with the opposite hand, I want you to take that behind you. Gaze towards it if you can. So leg goes out, right leg goes out, left arm behind you, and looking behind you. Hold. 1 more deep breath. And then we come in and we take that leg across just a little bit to the left. And we take the right arm out behind us and we twist. Very gently looking behind us. So taking the right leg just slightly across, working here, the outer calf now, outer hip muscles, and breathe and hold. And we come in, and then we release. Now just let your strap rest there, bend your knee, and just bring the heel, just the heel, so it's resting on the fleshy part now of the left thigh, yeah, okay? And all we're going to do very, very gently, okay, is we're just going to take that right hand, rest it on the knee, and tiny little bounces. So this works my outer hip, my inner calf a little bit more. So the heel of the right hand on the outside of the right knee, really gently, tiny little bounces, taking great care not to strain, using that natural spring action. Okay, you might feel this on the outer hip as well, it's quite strong. That's great, okay. Fantastic. And then we're going to rub the hands together. Again, just the heel resting on the fleshy part of the left thigh, not on the left knee. Rubbing together creates a lovely heat. There's so much energy in healing our hands. And we stroke upwards. And again, if you've got some oil, this is great to do. But again, this is great for the circulation of our feet, keeping our feet strong, keeping our ankles strong. So when we're out walking, we don't have trips and falls. Our legs, our feet are strong. They're holding us up and taking us where we need to go with care. Okay, so lovely way of working up towards the heart to increase and help better circulation. If you get cold toes, This is one to do regularly. Good. Okay, now we're going to leave the foot there. And all we're going to do, holding onto my right knee with my right hand, left hand holding onto the foot, we're going to exhale down. And we're going to hold this. We look towards the floor. 4 breaths, okay? So breathing in, exhale. And as I look towards the floor and lean forwards, I can feel it on the outer hip and buttock. That's it, just going down, gazing towards the spot, breathe and hold it. We can make the breathing, often the tightness we feel, we hold and constrict the breath, but just try and keep your breathing long and even through the nostrils. As if the breath could dissolve some of the tightness that we feel in those muscles and that outer hip. And coming up. Good. Now, what I want you to do is just hug the knee in, draw the knee in very gently towards your chest, and carefully look over your right shoulder. Hold, breathe. That's brilliant. Come back to the center, release down, take the arms back and squeeze them in that cactus shape now. Well done, opening the chest, as if you have a little orange between the shoulder blades, squeeze. Ooh, and release, well done. We're sending a lot of energy to these muscles. And now we're going to inhale, hug the knee in, and straighten. Well done. Ooh, you might feel this. Really great for releasing tension in the hip and the knee. And we're providing this area with flooding it with energy and breath. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And this leg may feel lighter or warmer, maybe noticing that on your right now. We're going to do the same on the left. So strap or belt, whatever you've got, or an old scarf, remember, is great. And that'll do nicely. Round the ball of the left foot now, yogis. And again, it's the same movement we did earlier. Around the ball of the foot, you're going to inhale, exhale and straighten. So flexing the toes really helps to strengthen the knee. That's great. Keep going, breathing in, breathing out. 4 more. Draw the knee in, sit tall. That's it. Keep the spine nice and tall. And the strap or the belt just around the ball of the foot. 2 more. Inhale. Great for the hip flexor. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Now, keep the strap around the ball of the foot, holding onto it with your left hand, and gradually we go out. So this time, we're working the inner left calf muscle, we're working the inner thigh and the groin, okay, all the way down to the inner ankle. We take the right arm behind us, and we have a little twist. Gazing behind you gently, hold for 2 breaths. That's it. Don't forget to keep the toes long. Not taking that left leg out too far. Be careful, just do what you can. We come in and we take hold of it with the right hand and we go over to the right, not far. And we take the left arm out behind us. 2 deep breaths. So working here, the outer thigh now. And we come in. That's brilliant. And then we're going to bend the knee carefully and just take the heel, if we can, to the fleshy part of the right thigh. Release the belt. That's it. Great. And we hold on to the foot. And we're going to use that heel again, the heel of the left hand, to just start to make little bounces. Be really careful. You've got a natural spring-like action here. But again, just doing what you can. That's great. Just helping to open and energize into your hip and knee, making the hip and knee stronger, more versatile, more adaptable, more malleable, and adding suppleness here, because this is where we seize up often throughout the day. Okay, so again, just taking lots of care not to force that movement. That's it, nice deep breath. Doing as many bounces as you comfortably can, being careful to just use the heel and not strain that knee or push too much. And then let's use the energy we have in our hands, rubbing the hands together, creating as much energy there as we can. That's it. Get that heat going. Stroking up. That's it. If you've got oil at home or a little bit of foot oil or some nice hand or foot moisturizer, great, use that if you wish to. But just again, great for the circulation, great if you suffer from cold feet, or the toes get cold quickly. And again, with practice and care, you're improving your circulation, which is great for the legs, feet, the whole lower half of the body. Wonderful. That's great. Okay. So now very, very gently, holding on, we're just going to fold forwards and down. And I want you to find a spot on the floor and come down as far as you can. Feel that opening in the outer hip, working the knee, breathe and hold. And you might want to close your eyes, focusing on the breath, focusing on the stretch. Again, don't force this movement, just breathing into those tight spots, maybe in the outer hip or the knee, taking great care. And then we slowly come up and we can make those cactus arms. And we want to squeeze, as if we're squeezing an orange between the shoulder blades, lifting the chest, getting a lovely opening in the collarbones. Squeeze and hold. And then come all the way down if you can. Keep squeezing. Find that focal point. Breathe and hold. Up we come and squeeze again. Oh, well done. Now let's take the hands around the knee and we hug it in. That's it. We draw it in carefully and we twist to look over the left shoulder now. Just holding that for 2 deep breaths. Squeezing and hugging and twisting to our left. Well done. Woo, yogis, well done. And then, oh, stretch out and let go. Doesn't that feel good? Well done. And again, let's just lift the legs and shake out. Shake out the legs and hands. That's it. Just a little shake out, releasing the energy. Notice if the legs feel warmer now. Fantastic work. Well done. And release down. Great. Okay. Well, I think we're warm enough now, and we worked a little bit more on the hips there, but really good to open them. So we're going to work a little bit now with our cans. So if you want to work with some weights, grabbing your cans now. If you don't want to, continue to make 2 loose fists, or if you've got your own weights at home, that's great, grab those. But we're using 2 cans from the cupboards, both 400 grams, to make sure they're equal weights. And we'll do a little bit of work with the upper body now, okay? And we'll integrate the lower half. So just sitting back, let's take a nice deep breath in, releasing breath out. Just drawing our awareness back to the breath, yogis. Another deep breath in and out. Good. And all we're going to do is just a little bit of work here. We're going to inhale and take those arms out, exhale and lower. But as we do that, we're going to integrate the legs as well. So I'm going to breathe in and raise my right leg and the cans just to shoulder height, and exhale and lower. Inhale, raising my left leg, flexing the feet, hands again just to shoulder height, and with control, exhale and lower. And we're going to do that for about a minute, okay? So here we go after 3 yogis. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, left leg, right leg, sorry, exhale, lower. Inhale, the left leg raises, arms out to the side, and lower. And we keep going with the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale, good. Notice hopefully that your feet, joints and knees and hips hopefully feeling a little lighter now. Loads of energy we've just flooded into those areas. Good. Keep the breath deep. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Looking forwards, keep the spine nice and tall if you can. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let's do 4 more. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and the last one. 4. Good. Okay. Rest a moment. Take a nice deep breath in. Releasing breath out. We're going to do the same exercise, but this time I'm going to inhale, bring the cans up into what we call a bicep curve and lower. So I'm working my arms, strengthening this area. Again, if you don't want to use the cans, continue to make 2 loose fists, okay? And again, if you find it a little tricky, just do a few and then stop, okay? As many as you can, but don't strain. So, sitting tall in the chair. Here we go after 3. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, raising the arms and the leg again. Exhale, lower. Breathing in alternate leg. Exhale and lower. And just keep going. Inhale, exhale. Use the breath wisely, yogis. Breathing in, that's it. Breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. Gazing ahead, keeping the head and neck nice and relaxed. That's it. Just keep going. Inhale, exhale. Try to raise the leg to at least the height of your hip if you can and flex the toes towards you. 4 more. 1 and 2 and 3 and last one here and 4. Fantastic. Great. Take a little rest, have a little breather, and we'll just finish with an exercise for the arms and the legs. And this time I'm going to inhale to my shoulders, exhale up, inhale back to the shoulders, exhale down. While we're doing that, we're going to try and stomp the feet, okay? So keeping the bottom half of our body as active as the upper half, generating lots of energy. It's strong, but I want you to have a go. Do stop when you need to. We'll go for about a whole minute. And if it feels too much, then just stop, as I say, if you need to. Okay, so here we go from 3. We're going to march on the spot after 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. First, the inhale to the shoulders. Exhale over the head. Hands meet if they can. Inhale back to the shoulders. And exhale. Keep going. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. And we keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. That's it. And exhale. Keep going at the pace that suits you, yogis. That's great. And remember, if the cans feel too heavy, put them down. Make 2 loose twists instead. That's it. Nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Should we do one more? Here we go. Last time. That's it. Excellent. And pause. Fantastic. Put your cans down. Oh, well done. Have some water, yogis, if you need to. And I think we'll do a little twist in the chair before we come up. So, just going to lower that a little bit. Coming to the front of the chair now. Okay, so hopefully you can see this. So, just push it. That's it. Okay. So we're going to go wide. And we're going to inhale and just start to twist a little bit. Can you see one knee coming down? And I twist to the other side. So make sure your whole bottom's on the chair still. Breathing in, turning to one side. Breathing out to the other. So this time, my knees are bent. Keep the knee bent. And exhale. Lovely twist. Open here into the hips, loosening those hips again. Good. Let's keep going, just so you can see me. Keep going. Inhale, keeping the knee bent. Exhale. Inhale to one side. Exhale. Just watch your hips. If this is feeling tight, just go gently. Now this time, when we go over to the other side, a little bit stronger, I'm going to straighten that back leg and hold it. The back leg is straight, front knee is bent. And then come back and over to the other side and try and straighten the back leg now. Hold and breathe, working the hip. That's it. Back we come. And again, once more to each side. If you can't straighten the back leg, leave it bent. That's it. Working, energizing this hip area. Back we come once more, straightening the back leg. Lovely. Now let's go back to the first side again. And if you feel comfortable, the front knee is bent, back leg is straight, let's raise the arms, looking forward. So this is quite nice. It's a twist. Nice deep breathing. I want you to take your right hand to your right knee if you feel comfortable. Left arm behind you and look behind. So you're in a straddling position and in a twist. Hold and breathe. And release. And come back to the center. Let's go to the other side nice and slowly. Back leg straight if you can. Front knee bent. Raise the arms. If you don't want to raise the arms, keep them here on your hip. That's fine. Looking forwards or maybe up and gently back if you feel you want to stretch the chest, but looking forwards is fine. Arms are straight, palms facing. Breathe and hold. And taking my hand, left hand to left hip, right arm, keep it shoulder high, twisting and looking behind you. Hold and breathe. Opening our hip, nourishing and twisting gently into the spine and working those hips. And back we come. And then back to the center. Well done. Shake it out. Good work, yogis. So it's now time to come up. So lovely work there for the hip. You'll come to stand. Grab some water if you need to. Okay. Hopefully you can see there. There we go. So let's just have a little sip of water. And we're going to use the side again. What I'm going to do is bring the chair forward so you can see and stand to the side. Okay. I'm going to grab one of my weights again, my can, so you can as well. And I'm simply going to raise up. So outside leg raised, raising the can and lower. Inside out to the side with the can and raised foot and lower. And we're going to do about 10 of those, okay? So when you're ready, together, making sure you're holding on to the back of the chair for support. Plenty of room at the side of you. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale out to the side and exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in as you come forwards. Breathing out. Good. Breathing in. Breathing out. 4 more. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Be careful again. Try not to lean into the chair and keep the inside leg strong. Keep the spine tall as you gaze ahead. We'll just do 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good work. Now let's do a little bit of pulsing, okay? So this again builds strength, builds confidence in our bodies as well. And we'll take the arm out to the side and the leg not high, and we just pulse. So grip your can with care or your weight. You're not using a weight, you're making a loose fist. You're saying just a loose fist. Here we go. And we pulse, little pulses. Great. Keep the inside leg strong. Hold on to the back of the chair for support if you need to. Looking ahead and breathe. Well done. Couple more if you can. That's great. Couple more pulses. And release. Wonderful. Shall we switch sides? Taking the chair to the other side. Holding again to the back of the chair for support. Take a nice deep breath in and out. And here we go. We're going to inhale, raise the leg, and exhale with control and lower. Inhale out to the side and lower. Inhale. exhale. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep going, yogis, at your pace. If this is too fast, please slow it down if need be. Good. Keep going. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in. And it's difficult, isn't it, not to lean into the chair. We all want to do that. But as best you can, try not to lean into the chair. Inhale, exhale. You're doing well. Keep going. 4 more, yogis. 4 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Breathing in. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Last one. Great, well done. And then we're going to do that little bit of pulsing. Legs feeling heavy now. You've worked them well. Just tiny little pulses, control. Keep the breath again if you can, relax. Try not to lean into the chair. Keep the inside leg tall. Think about heighten the spine as you gaze ahead. Here we go. And pulse. Little pulses in your own time. That's it. Grip that can. Make sure you've got hold of your weight. Fantastic. Keep going. Little pulses. Breathing. Fantastic. Couple more. Pause. Well done. Excellent. First side. Place your hands down. We try a little balance here, yogis. So we're going to take the outside leg again, holding on to the back of the chair, and just raise the knee in. Hold it as high as you can. Draw it into the waist. Fantastic. Inside leg is strong. And then try to raise that hand to the hip. Good. And for those that want to, should we try again? Raising both hands, squeezing the shoulder blades together. This is too strong, just use one hand. Hold and breathe. Excellent. And release down. That was very good. It's not easy, particularly if your legs feel heavy. Try the other side. So holding onto the chair. First of all, hugging the knee in and standing tall. Looking ahead, this is great for posture, great for strength and stamina. Finding a focal point either ahead or looking towards the floor, but looking ahead means that the head and neck are in this nice central position and in line with the spine. So weight goes into the standing leg, holding onto the chair for support, and then try and straighten that leg. And take the hand into the cactus, so the elbows bent, palm facing forwards, and maybe both as we squeeze and hold. Again, hold onto the chair if that feels too strong today. Excellent. Breathing and release down. Fantastic. Oh, my legs are feeling that. And we're going to go back to the first side again and just try a variation, yogis, of eagle. Okay, just with our legs. So I thought this would be nice to do. So I'm just going to lower the camera so you can see the legs. So again, holding onto the back of the chair. Outside leg, I'm going to wrap it around. So I'm taking my outside leg, wrapping it around the inside leg and holding that, okay? So you might want to wrap it round or just leave it wrapped around half the leg. And then straighten the back leg, okay? And that's the start of Govindasana with the legs. Now with the upper body, again, I'm going to bring one hand in, palm facing. And then if we feel comfortable, we can bring both palms together. We can even cross at the elbows and make 2 loose fists. But if that's too strong, then just holding one hand. Keep the legs wrapped, so front leg wrapped around, standing leg, bending a little bit. Either palms together if you wish to, or making 2 loose fists. But again, one hand on the chair. It's absolutely fine. Hold and breathe. When we start to wobble, that's fine. Maybe the legs are getting tired now. So one hand back to the chair and spread your wings and come back to Tadasana. Well done. So let me show you that on the other side. So again, just so you've got an idea of what the legs will look like firstly. Inside leg is strong. That's now going to rest. Strong straight leg. I take the outside leg and wrap it around the back. Okay, now I bend my knees a little bit, both knees, and that's the position of the eagle. Okay, so great for strengthening our legs. Wrapping the outside leg, bending the first knee, and holding out. And then to add the arms again, if you wish to, holding on, bringing one hand up, palm out. And if you felt strong enough today, both palms together or crossing at the elbow and making those two loose fists. And holding, finding your point of focus, looking forwards, and breathe. Or again, just one hand stabilizing you. Breathe and hold. Fantastic, well done. And again, maybe trying this if you feel confident and strong enough today, but if not, take that hand back to the chair. And when you're ready, spread your wings and release. Fantastic, well done. Now we have got time to do, it's only 20 past, we've got 10 minutes. We're going to do a little bit more work here, and we're going to have the chair facing us this time, and we're going to do a nice spinal twist. So, I want you to take your right foot in between the chair legs. So right foot is in front, left foot's turned out. And we'll raise and just rest that right hand on the seat of the chair. And this means I'm going to look over my left shoulder. I'm going to take the left arm behind me, bending the right knee. You can see my right knee is bent, but again, not too much, not coming over the ankle. And then twisting. So I'm looking over this left shoulder, keeping the front knee bent. Both legs can be straight for a stronger stretch. So if you can straighten both legs, have a go. Otherwise, keep the front knee soft and slightly bent. Twisting, looking somewhere over the shoulder towards the ceiling, if you can. Hold for 3 or 2 deep breaths here. 2 deep breaths. Then coming out of it carefully. Knees together, rise slowly. And we'll switch sides. So now, yogis, so you can see, I'm going to take my left foot in between the chair legs, my right leg's behind, so I'll just switch sides. Left hand, again, opening the palm, spreading the weight evenly across the seat of the chair so I feel secure. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Wrapping the right hand round the back of the waist, straightening the legs for a stronger stretch, or keeping a micro bend in that front knee if you wish to. And twisting to my right, looking somewhere over that shoulder. Hold for 3 breaths. 3 deep breaths. Now we're going to breathe in, straighten the legs, come back. Now this time, yogis, let's take both legs back, both feet together, both hands on the seat of the chair, and come into downward dog, or a version of it with supported chair. So as you can see, I'm bringing my ears in alignment with my elbows. Legs are straight, but they can be bent. And I'm gazing towards my thighs. My arms are straight and strong, and I'm coming into this inversion, stretching the entire back of the body, arms, legs, spine. Gaze towards your thighs and hold for 3 breaths if you can. If your knees or your low back feel a bit delicate, keep the knees soft, okay? Keep a micro bend in the knees if you need to. Good. Okay, yogis. Now looking down towards the floor, we're going to come forwards for upward dog. So look how I take my hands still to the seat, but a little bit further up. I walk the hands and the feet back. I'm on with the balls of the feet now. And I slowly take the weight into the chair and lift my chest, my chin, eyes towards the ceiling, legs strong, looking up or forwards and hold for 2 breaths. Upward facing dog, like an eager dog wanting to go for a walk. Keep the breath relaxed. And slowly, slowly coming out of that, walking the feet back. Knees are bent. And rise up nice and slowly through your spine yoga to take good care here. All the way to standing. And then shake it out. Well done, yogis, well done. Well, let's come to sitting for the last 5 minutes of our practice. Well done there. Let's come to sitting. That's great. Rolling the shoulders back and forwards. Great stuff. Should we do a little bit of a twist here again? Yeah, let's come forwards on the chair, feet slightly apart. And all I want you to do is take your right hand to your left knee. Okay, I'm going to show you this from the side. The right hand to the left knee, the knees are wide. And I take this left hand behind me, okay, behind me, wrapping it round the back of the waist. And I'm going to twist and look again over this left shoulder, keeping my spine tall. That's it. Just another way to unleash any tension in the spine. Knees are wide for this one, yogis. Coming forwards on the chair, twist from the low belly, and enjoy the ride. Hold for another deep breath in and out. Exhale back to the center. And then we do the other side. And again, so you can see me. I'm happy to move. So legs wide, back to the center. Relax there for a moment. Let the spine settle. And then the left hand to the right knee. I'm sitting forward so I can take that right hand behind my spine, twist from low belly, looking somewhere over the right shoulder. And again, just making sure your feet and knees are at least wider than your hips. Plenty of room to twist. Careful with the head and neck. 2 deep breaths here, yogis. Let's inhale, come back to the center and relax. Great. Well, let's just finish by picking some grapes, or in our case, probably the blackberries have been out everywhere. So we can do a little bit of fruit picking to finish. So all we're going to do is start reaching up and reaching up for our blackberries. Have you been out blackberry picking yet? I certainly found loads of hedgerows near me. So picking the fruit. And this is great again for stretching into the sides, picking those lovely blackberries, pick them up and up. And maybe there's some to the side. So let's start picking them. That's it, picking, stretching and reaching down from the left to the right, picking the fruits. Maybe some right down on the floor. Can you reach down, grab the juicy ones? That's it. Picking the grapes. Picking the blackberries, whatever it is, the plants, and then reaching up into the corners again, picking the fruit. That's it, right up high. Maybe there's some juicy ones you just haven't got to. That's it. Lovely. And then once more to each side, and coming back to the center. Good. Roll those shoulders back. Roll them forward. Well, let's just finish with a little spinal twist here, yogis, coming forwards on our chair. And we're going to do a little bit of swimming. So we're going to inhale, take the arms forwards, exhale, and come back. We're going to inhale, breaststroke, swimming on a nice calm leg, and exhale. And we breathe in. And we smoothly breathe out. Good. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Great. Inhaling. Imagine swimming on a crystal clear lake. Inhale. That's it. A little bit of swimming. Exhale. 2 more. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Great. 1 more. Breathing in. And breathing out. Great stuff. Okay. What about a little bit of front crawl to finish with? Breathing in, coming forwards. Breathing out, turning the head. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Just a few. Breathing in to one side. Breathing out. Inhaling. And exhaling. And finally, let's go back. Inhaling. And exhaling. Bit of backstroke now. Breathing in. Breathing out. Once more to each side. Inhale. And exhale. Wonderful. And shake it out. Take it out again. And take from side to side. Roll the shoulders back. And I think it's about time to finish. Yes. We've got about a minute left, Yogi. So let's come back. Let's close the eyes. And just closing the mouth again. Let's take our 5 breaths at the end. Taking 5. 5 deep breaths through your nostrils, just returning your awareness back to the breath. We've come full circle, yogis. Just letting the whole body breathe, letting the breath settle and relax. Notice, yogis, any sensations in your body. Energy flooding through you now. The energy moving more efficiently in your whole body. Just take a moment to notice how you now feel. And let's close the practice together. So we're going to breathe in, open the eyes and raise the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart center. Take a moment to wish yourselves well. Om Shanti, peace, go well. See you soon. Lots of love, take care. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Lovely.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care.
Nice.